Congratulations to Trey Treasure for being named one of the Kirksville Daily Express Basketball Players of the Week. Trey turned in a 24-point performance against La Plata on Monday night. Thursday afternoon, Brashear NHS hosted a blood drive from 1:30 to 5:30 at the Keller Building. The goal had been set to 25 units of blood, which was soon exceeded by gaining 39 units of blood total with 40. Thursday afternoon, Brashear hosted Barb Wise, who had an assembly of AIDS awareness. Barb came to share her story of how she herself had fallen victim to AIDS. She then told about how AIDS is contracted and how serious it truly is.
In the last game before Christmas break, the Brashear Lady Tigers and the Atlanta Lady Hornets met at Atlanta. In the early going, neither team could gain the upper hand, leaving the score knotted 11-11 after the first quarter. Brashear managed to outscore Atlanta 17-10 in the second quarter to take a 28-21 lead into the locker room. The Lady Hornets came out strong in the third and battled back to win within one at 40-39 after the third quarter, but Brashear put them away with a 22-point fourth quarter to win 62-46. Christina Scudder and Haley Kelsey were both in double figures for Brashear with 24 and 11 points respectively. Both had double-doubles, Scudder with rebounds and Kelsey with assists. Jessie Hill also had 9 points, Caroline Slavin added 8, Stephanie Elsie had 6, and Abby McKim and Emily Lodwig had 2 points. In the boys' game, Brashear took a slim 12-11 lead after one quarter, then used a 26-point second quarter to take a 38-20 lead into halftime. Brashear led 52-30 after three quarters and cruised to a 69-41 win. Cale Watson and Jacob Shippen were in double figures with 14 and 11 points respectively. Justin Hazen and Ryan Ferdig each added 8 points. David Anderson and Trey Treasure both had 6. Anthony Ambrosia and Matt Thomas put in 5 each. Kylie Watson had 4, and Jacob Owen scored 2 points. Last Friday, Brashear traveled to Schuyler County for a pair of varsity basketball games. In the girls' game, the Lady Tigers managed to hold Schuyler County at bay all during the first half with a score tied 6-6 after one quarter, and with Brashear holding an 18-14 lead at halftime. Brashear even managed to extend the lead to 6 points early in the third quarter before Schuyler County exploded with a series of steals for fast breaks and some hot outside shooting. The Lady Rams had built a 35-23 lead by the end of the third quarter and cruised to a 47-27 win. For Brashear, Christina Scudder had a 10-point double-double, Haley Kelsey had 7 points, Stephanie Elsie and Emily Lodwig had 4 points each, and Jessie Hill scored 2 points. In the boys' game, Brashear led 18-9 after one quarter and went into halftime holding a 28-20 lead. The third quarter saw the Tigers maintain their lead 44-34, but Schuyler County started edging closer in the fourth quarter while Brashear ran down the clock. The Rams closed the gap to trail by only a bucket, 47-45, with 2 minutes and 30 seconds left, but Brashear was able to successfully run out the clock, picking up 4 clutch free throws and a basket to hold on for the 53-45 win. Trey Treasure led a trio in double figures for Brashear with 18 points. Cale Watson had 13, Kylie Watson had 12, Justin Hazen added 8, and Matt Thomas had 2. Both the Brashear Lady Tigers and the La Plata Lady Bulldogs came into Monday night's game reeling from Friday night losses, La Plata to Lynn County and Brashear to Schuyler County. Both teams started out slowly, but by the end of the first quarter, La Plata had jump-started their offense and had built a 10-3 lead. Brashear got on track during the second quarter and went into halftime with a 20-19 lead. The game was back and forth in the second half, with La Plata up 28-25 after three quarters, but Brashear regained the lead during the fourth quarter. Ultimately, the Lady Tigers couldn't hold on to the lead, and La Plata got the win 34-33. Brashear's Christina Scudder led all scorers with 13 points, Haley Kelsey had 8, Jessie Hill added 4, and Stephanie Elsie, Abby McKim, Emily Lodwig, and Caroline Slavin had 2 points each. The boys' game was a much-anticipated rematch of the Novinger Tournament Championship game, which La Plata took by a score of 55-42. This time, the Tigers were playing without an injured Jacob Shipman, but proved ready to challenge the Bulldogs just the same. La Plata held a slim 10-9 lead after one quarter of play, but were able to extend the lead 27-17 at the half. Brashear wasn't able to close the gap in the third quarter and still trailed 45-33. In the fourth quarter, Brashear mounted a rally that had them within 5 points with a couple of minutes left in the game. At that point, the Tigers were forced to foul to try to get the ball back, and La Plata held on for a 55-46 win. Brashear's Trey Treasure led all scorers with 24 points. Kylie Watson chipped in 7. Kale Watson had 6. Matt Thomas scored 4 points. Ryan Ferdig had 3 points, and Justin Hazen scored 2 points.